Look, I'm gonna say it again. Should I make this an English class? Do you guys know what almost means? Almost means not yet. Do you know what not yet means? It means Yelan is not here yet. She's almost here. I know. Okay? I know. She's coming soon. Tomorrow. Had 3 people in chat telling me Yelan's not in the banner today. I know. I haven't done dailies in like 3 days, I think. Bro, there's an ad right now. Unlucky, get wrecked, Omega lol. That's weird. There shouldn't be ads because there's no pre-roll ads. Feels weird, man. What's up, Cinnamon Roll? How are you? Thank you for my welcome. Oh, you know what we need to do today? Oh, look at that. We're almost at the end. How many? Oh, I don't have any condensed. Oh, I have 2 condensed. Okay. Dang, I should have done this last night. What's up, Obito? Matt Attack, PS with love. Welcome in, guys. How are y'all doing?
Wait.
Okay. Sorry.
Huh?
Gotta get some crystal flies. Yo, who you guys wishing for tomorrow? Team Yelan, Team Hutao, Team Weapon Banner.
Yep.
Yo, Jaya, what's up? Are you wailing? No, tomorrow though. Hutao Saver. Yelan and Homa? Sheesh. That's pretty pog, you're a Hutao Saver. Hutao's pretty pog. What if I'm all the teams? Really going for everything but Wait, you're gonna go for Staff of Homa too? Okay, so then you are going for Samakara or whatever it's called. 4. It's only gonna let me do 3. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Alright, I'm gonna have 50 wishes for tomorrow. That's what we're gonna have. 50 wishes. That might get us. Actually, it's not gonna get us anything. It is not gonna get us anything because I'm on a 50, 55, 10, 15, 20, 21. Yeah, so I'm not even on a guarantee. Or I'm not even on pity, and I'm on a 50-50. And the weapon banner. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 44. Oh, so maybe I should just use it on the weapon banner. What's up, Akaza? I'm good. How are you?
Something on your mind again?
Hush. What am I doing?
This realm is
Yeah, because I'll be going for Yalan.
If you ever
and
have
Staff
any
of
questions,
Homa. A pretty big Homa fan. You should be, dude. The Homa's, that weapon is nuts.
this realm is
Transient resin.
if you
Goodbye.
ever
Okay. Do dailies real quick. Bum bum bum. What's hard pity? 95? Is it? It's the same on the weapon banner. Nice. Do you have Eula? I do have Eula.
Wait.
I don't know that my Eula's any good though. Everyone Wolf's Gravestone, level 90, 2-piece Bloodstain, 2-piece Pale Flame, C0, 738, and 59, 150. So not that great. I think I was just kind of putting anything I could on her. I think Soft pity is 75, isn't it? You're pulling for Yelan and her weapon. I'm pulling for Yelan, and I'm going specifically for Staff of Homa. But if I get Samakara, however you pronounce it, I'm not gonna be mad. But I'm going. If I get Staff of Homa first, I'm just gonna stop because I already have Elegy, and Elegy is good, if not better, for Yelan than Samakara. That's soft pity though, isn't it, Matt? Or is that hard pity? Hey, yo. I gotta clear that.
Quit following me.
I don't have a Dendro character on me right now. That's soft pity. Okay, what's hard pity? 85 and 95?
Let's get down to business.
90 and 80? Okay.
There's still some.
Hello? Wait, am I dumb? How do you open these? Oh, is it because it's like locked? Everything's... Yo, what's up, Shadow? Saved 170 fates. I'm only 44 pity.
This had better be important.
I have 58 wishes for my precious Hutao. I'm getting ready to play Val later. Warming up.
Our bond is strong. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Dare to mess with me?
Behold! Surge forth!
Yeah, same. I wouldn't mind losing to Sonari either. It's the one standard character I don't have. Or another Gene.
Stand with me.
Ideally, just not another Mona, because then that'll be C6 Mona for me. I am on a 50-50 for you, Elon. Yeah.
You even want this?
You even want this? Idiot! Who wants this? You still don't have Kaching? It's okay. Do you have Hatham? Hatham's better.
Too slow.
Hatham is what Kaching wishes she could be. Hashtag drama alert. Hashtag hot take. Hashtag Spro gets canceled again. Hashtag how dare you. Hashtag no. Why are you skipping Al Hatham? He's one of the best units in the game right now, in my opinion. I'm not a theory crafter. I don't do all that friggin' oven stuff. Hytham does so much damage. Yo, Myth. Dude, last night I dropped 37. I climbed out of gold. Three games out of 5 and lost 4 games. Dang. That's unlucky, bro.
Lightning terrified! Our bond is by royal too late for regrets.
Surge forth. Quit following me.
The double overload team goes crazy here. Alright, let's finish this Lisa quest so I can get this skin.
Thank you for
Thank you for completing today's rewards.
Add
We're only
Astra-
like a couple thousand. Oh, okay. Sounds good, man. I'll do it later. You just sent me a DM. What's up, Jocelina? You're a big fan? I'm a big fan of you too. Alright. Cook 20 dishes. Boy, dish if you don't... I don't have enough. Brother. Let me do this. You lost and won my 50 Shao?
Too slow.
You have C1 Shao then? Is that what you're saying? Alright. How many Primos do I got? And 3 Fraggies? What am I doing there? Second blooming. On my way.
Quit following me.
Quit following me. Bye, Leggy. I'll be live tomorrow night, by the way, guys, for our summons. Ooh, Ayato. I've never been an Ayato user before. Let's go Shao. Let's go. This is not Shao. What the heck? Let's go Al-Haytham. Let's go Fishy. Let's go Kooky. Let's go Naida. Here, let's go Doyers. Bum 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 bum. What's up, CC Nelson? Oh, what's up, Ren? I never saw the 4th character on the freak character. Candace. Oh, Ayato. I kind of want to use a Mia though. Psych! That's the wrong number. Let's go Ayato's Zhong Ling. Well, we can just go. Let's do this. Boom. Okay, this team. EM. Yeah, give it to this team. Hydro. %? Yo, what? Who else eat fried rice with a soup in it? Fried rice with soup in it? Not soup with fried rice in it?
Sharing my knowledge. Dissipate.
Hey,
Out of my
yo.
way. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Defract. Here you are.
Christian. Yo, Carson. What is up, my guy? Yo, thank you for the tier 1 16 month. Really, dude? Dang, that's kind of crazy. On the 8-month streak? Appreciate you, big dog.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. Our bond is strong. Lightning, Shadow Raven. Let night fall.
Scatter.
Easy round. Easy peasy, lemons, peasy.
Your coming was
Make
foretold.
yourselves at home. Dissipate. I'll settle this. Eat this.
Cascade. The depth beckons.
I don't know what his ult does, but here I am.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. Our bond is strong. Boba, get them. You're toast. Lightning, Shadow.
Be still. Kamisato Archon. Suiyu.
Too simple. This last day is easier than the other two.
Finally, some target practice.
I will have order.
Submit for judgment.
Nice and spicy.
The depth beckons. Cascade.
Raise a storm! Where do you think you're going?
I'm stuck.
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. You're toast.
Be still. Kamisato Archon. Suiyu.
Now you're testing my patience.
Order guide you. Stabilize.
Forth, my blade.
Boba, get them.
Will meet again.
Submit for judgment.
Cascade. Mind the daily.
Wait, didn't Ayato just rerun? Dang, I kind of want him.
Out of my sight.
One with my blade.
Nice and spicy. Eat this.
Solidify. This is order.
This is order.
Kamisato Archon. Suiyu. Be still.
Dance with me. The show's only just begun. A touch of frost. From whence you came.
The curtain.
Wow, jungling solos. Yay, we get the skin. Woohoo. Congrats, everybody. We done it. We done darn it. You should see 60 Elan. What do I look like, dude? Obtain the fit. Fit has been obtained. TY. Give me those Primo gems. I didn't actually mean to say Primo. I was just making fun of people. Yo, Thalassa. Thanks for the follow. Just kidding, guys. We'll have 51 wishes for tomorrow. Okay, very nice, very nice. Any evil spro for Yelan wish? I only go evil when I wish for Raiden. That's the only time I become evil. It's about time to call John Mahoyo. Come here, Mr. Mahoyo.
Too slow. Quit following me.
You look like someone who owns a C6 Raiden. Dude, do I smell like someone who owns a C6 Raiden as well? No, I took a shower this morning for the first time in a year, so I don't think it counts.
Too slow.
Welcome. I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Let him cook. Give me that, give me that. Alright. Wait, let's take a look at Dish. Take a look at my Can I add another one, or is this all of them? Isn't there more? Can I have more than that? I can have more. Okay. Can I move? Wait, you can't move them? Configure team. This isn't even Archon Impact. I need to rename this. Yelan add onto the stream right now. Scammed. C6. Dang, everybody here is C6 except for Kazuha. Does that mean I have to C6 Kazuha? Freak. Almost. C6. OGs. No. Who? Towels. Oh my. Archon Impact. Squishy. I don't remember what this team is. I think Yelan is supposed to be on this team. I wish I could have C6 Kazo without spending my life savings that I don't have. Almost. Almosy. Almosy C6, baby. Almosy C6. You're riding a C6? My riding is C6. Okay. Lisa. More like Lisa. Won't let me put anything else. Okay. Lisa. Yeah, if you want to check the vid, it's on my YouTube. Lisa? Question mark? Where are you? I can't build Lisa
Here,
though.
Let me help you.
Dish!
Let's do something quite...
Ooh, the Sumeru looking fire. Dish. What's the arties here? You said no EM, right? You said attack? What's your wait, what's your Lisa team? You haven't seen stream for a while? Streamed on Friday. I don't think I streamed this weekend though. Lisa, Yao. Oh, I wish I had more talent books. That's not Yao. That's called Yao.
I'll take good care of everyone.
Naida.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
A walk would be nice.
Lisa, Nita, Yao, Kuki. Ooh, for the double elect. I'm actually liking Kuki right now.
Wait for my signal.
Her heals are actually really strong. Okay. Lisa. What are you running Deepwood on Nahida? Oh, she's a Claymore. Fav Lance. What's Yao Yao's? Is she just EM? HP, ER, and crit rate? Yao Yao on Deepwood though? Oh. Well, I'm not switching. I'm not switching Nahida. Oh my gosh, I have so much. Holy cow. Oh, a lot of it I can re-roll though. So hold on. Yeah, we want to EM Sans here. With EM? Dish ran in here. This one, babe? Wow. Dish came running. Dendro. I don't like it because it doesn't have crit, but it's EM and ER, so that's copium keepable. Keepable. Oh, Hu Tao? That's a Hu Tao flower right there, bro. Wait, what's currently on Hu Tao? Ooh, the EM though. Man, unfortunately I can't level the characters because I need to save all my books for Yelan. Actually. Raiden Shogun, my mom. Welcome in. Okay. Business. Okay. Can you have 2 deep wood and 1 gilded? Is that fine? Deesh. Lysa. What's it? 4-piece Thund. Attack percent. Gobby Gob. Crit damage. What's up, Lou? How are you? 61, 200. Nice. Would you go with a crit rate circlet if you had one? Iron Stain. Same. 4-piece Deepwood. Why in the world is she on Deepwood? HP. 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 Okay. What'd you say she needs? HP, ER, and crit rate. Sick. Bro, all of these have a defense stat. Every single one of them have a defense stat. I hate it here, bro. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. HP. Sheesh. Oh my goodness. Holy cow, that scared me. Yo, Otto, thanks for the follow. So I could just go for any HP percentage then. Ooh, very nice. That has ER. Is this not ER? No, that one has EM. Let's put that one on real quick. See if we get anything better. Babe, is this the perfect goblet for Yao Yao? I'm just curious. Omega lol. Asking for a friend. Okay. Okay. Oh, flop. Deepwood. Why doesn't Genshin have freaking artifact things? I hate switching characters off their freaking loadouts, but then I need a Deepwood though, right? Or I need a Gilded. Yo, what's up, dog? Thanks for the follow. Presets? Yeah, like a loadout. Like, you know, in Call of Duty? At Dish this. Is Evil Dish talking to herself again? Okay, I could... oh, that's not bad. If you have Gilded set for Nihida, but otherwise you don't need to change anything. Sheesh. Evil Dish makes a comeback. Evil Dish talking to herself. Gilded. Oh, snap. Defense percent. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Okay, so I technically could switch. Oh, I could use Kale as a placeholder. EM. 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 Shh. Oh, and I can just hold that. Oh, well, she has more EM. Oh, because of the... that's right. Okay, now Kale... Kale is like my placeholder. Dies of cringe. Dies of cringe much, huh? I think that was that a lava walker? Yeah. No, I think she's just on. Yeah. Everyone's so squishy. But I don't want to level them. I can use the blue ones. I love Elisa. I don't mind that. Electro hypostasis, not again. Squishy but double healer. Wait, who else heals? Oh, Yao Yao heals? Honestly, I don't know what Yao Yao does. Let's go fight some baby bosses first. Like, let's do a weekly. Let's see how this scuff team. Perhaps a build guide will help. No, we'll figure it out. Who needs Mr. Slice when you've got Mr. Spro, huh? Who needs Mr. Ziox when you got Mr. Spro? Invulnerable to Hydro. Let's go, baby. I steal knees? Kind of weird, dude. Okay, yeah, but watch this. Boom. Dendro applied. Boom.
Stand with me.
Boom. Boom. Hey, I need you to leave me alone.
Come a little closer. Don't be such a brute.
Hey,
Make yourselves at home.
I'm dying here.
Rogue, our bond is strong. Don't be scared.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
That baby damage. Let's go, everybody.
I'll settle this. Stand with me.
Hey, we're getting there, everybody. The game is not easy. Easy. We need to get this up. Wait. Thundering Fury. Ooh, yo, Sino, my brother. Thank you. But have a nice day. Ooh, Sino, my brother. Let's see what's better. Crit damage, crit rate. Both with the defense stat. Crit rate 3.5. 10. Okay, yeah, we're switching. Where'd it go? Sino, dude, I'm sorry. Ooh, but I need the attack. Oh, where did this come from? Hello? Bro, I swear that wasn't on my account. John Mahoyo just loaded that onto my account, I think. Where's Sinos? Why is she on that? Dude, what did Zajeff do to my account? I'm confused. Oh, I remember. I think actually that... Nope, never mind. I have no clue. Okay, now we have 10k HP. Poggers. Okay, I think everybody has leveled artifacts. Just kidding. Yao Yaos are literally not leveled in the slightest bit. Yeah, we cleared that dude with ease though, so let's try it again. My name's Jeff. +4, +4, +4, +0 leveled. But she's still leveling the enemies, if you know what I mean, huh? Thank you. Invulnerable to Dendro. All right, I guess we got to use a different team real quick. Maybe we'll go show off the C6, huh?
Hey, can you hear the frogs croak?
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call into the wind. The wind knows me.
Man, I think I could solo with just Bennett and Kazuha. Bennett, should I do a Bennett Kazuha Zhongli showcase?
Brightens the heart.
Do the Abyss. I feel like I could do it. With the chicken strips. Hydrate or dihydrate? I just saw that. I think it's crazy what a skin will do to a character. Because I did not like Lisa's previous skin, so I was never, ever, ever going to build her or play her. Now look at me. The skin is dope. She looks great. Now we're out here building characters we would have never built, all because of the skin.
Dissipate. This way through the loop. Stay put. Hey.
Look at that damage, baby.
Share my knowledge.
Surrender and I'll be gentle. You're in for
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Our bond is strong. Committed to memory.
Come a little closer.
Get him. Hey, what's that guy's name? What's that little guy's name? $15K aggravate? Yo, go off, Lisa. Go off on him. All right. Here we go. This dude just wants fruits. This was a fight, right? Okay, yeah. Hilly Churro Hullabaloo. Feng Shui? What does Feng Shui mean? Dish used it yesterday and I had no clue what it meant. I just sat there nodding my head like, yes, I know that word. All right, hilly poopers. Oh wait, I'm supposed to Nikita eat before I...
Make yourselves at home. You play. You're up. Ready, go.
Let's spark things up a little.
Okay, this team's... Okay. This team's cracked. Seems nuts, dude. Take your stupid fruits. You're a fruit stand, bro. In the world you need me? I'm stepping all over his fruits. Feng Shui is a practice of arranging the pieces in living spaces to create balance with the natural world. Has to do with the energy flow of a room. Oh, I see. Why is it so far? Oh, I think I can like take the teepees here. The little spidey web things. Bro, that squirrel's doing the moonwalk, bro. $48. Okay. What was this? Archon quest. Story quest. Arnyaka. What is Golden Slumber? What's this? Oh, the puzzle.
It's nearly time for...
I feel like I've had this one for a while. Finished battle pass already? Almost. 2 levels away. But I buy like the one that gives you off with or starts you off with 20. It's a long quest, but it's well written and it hurts my feels. Is it? It's not limited? I thought it was a limited quest. Maybe I'm dumb. Our second hand option, skip dialogues. It's so long. Yeah. What the freak? I gotta run? What the heck and poop? I thought it was like a limited time event for some reason.
Our bond is strong. Committed to memory. Stay put.
Hey.
You're in for a little shock.
Hey, you scary guy.
Don't be such a brute.
This way. Don't be scared.
I don't want to kill these guys. They're so nice and cute. But I have to self-defense. Only flaw in my opinion is one character who is a little too hateable. Too hateable. Oh my gosh. Okay. Goodbye, Cookie. He wasn't even over there. The dude moved, bro. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Ain't no way. I didn't mean it. You find the materials? Yes. That's pretty quick. Oh, it's a desert quest? Oh, interesting. Maybe I'll do that on Wednesday? Thursday? Look for the materials. How long do you plan on streaming for tonight? Kind of. I don't know. Still, I don't want to.
Grow, grow, grow.
I don't really have a plan.
Heep, heep, heep. Ha, get here. Heep.
My.
Committed to memory. Our bond is strong.
Why she respond like that? Why she respond like that when she getting attacked?
Heep, here.
Lisa is a very different character, huh?
Heep.
He keep moving. One of the quest titles is from Proverb. Oh, interesting. I want a pet of Ben Ben right now, John Mahoya. Oh, no worries, Shadow. Oh, dang. That's pretty cool. Oh, perhaps we'll do it on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll be streaming tomorrow night, and then I'm either going to take Wednesday or Thursday off. Oh, it'll be Thursday. It'll be Thursday. Because I'm gone on Wednesday. Hey.
This may hurt a little. Stand with me. Stay put.
Come a little closer.
This is a daily commission. This has been on my screen for a while. I think it's a world quest. Pet for Asher. He's beep right now, but I will give him one, I promise. Ashley deserves all the pets.
Great stuff here. Don't miss out.
Okay. I'm just trying to clear out my quest. Hey, yo!
Our bond is strong. Grow, grow, grow. You, Glaze, you're up.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
wiggle of it.
Hit.
Oh, I like her charge attack. Does a lot of damage. Defeat all the crocodiles. No.
Our bond is strong. I'll settle this. Grow. The Temple of Wisdom.
Hey, look, Inara. Let's go save him. What are you doing over here, bud? He gave me carrots? That was a horrible trade.
It's much better here.
Cave on. No worries, Shadow. These random quests, bro. Hey, we did it. $40 primos? Dang, that means it's a long quest, bro. What's this? Oh, I gotta find the cave? Yeah, right, dude. I need a campfire in Genshin. Thank you. Okay, let's go fight the hypostasis so we can level up Miss Lisa here. Actually, wait a second. What's the Elan's level up boss? Yeah, Elan level up material. That's what I need to be doing. Oh, she's the dude in the cave? I fight him too much. I fight him too much. I just fought him for Cookie. To the chasm we go. Oh, an achievement. I don't know what Yelansi one is, but Hutau's is pretty poggers.
Stand with me! Commit it to memory! No, my sword! Sharing my knowledge!
Let me weave you a...
Here you are. Defract.
This might hurt a little.
I whiff.
Flicker.
Lightning Sheriff! Grow! This might hurt a little.
Okay, nice. Starting off at 3. Pop that. Need to go get 2. Where am I going? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing right now. I need to go find a chest. That's what I need to do. You got all Hathem's sword? Yo, nice.
There's sand in my shoes.
One sec.
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever.
Oh my gosh. Alright, we just need to find one. We just need to find a chest. One chest. That's it. Or one of these. Oh, what the crunch?
Committed to memory.
Hey, yo.
The Temple of Wisdom. Rain outlines your
Oh,
fate.
dodge the... Oh, I see. Wait, I did dodge it.
Treasure hunting.
I
A
ulted for
valiant
nothing.
endeavor.
Okay. Let's go to that domain. I have not explored this area at all.
Time to act. Body and mind.
I've just kind of opened up all the TPs and that's it. Hello? I found it. Oh, this Sealy.
Body and mind.
Do I have to solve this puzzle before? Wait, is this a puzzle I have to solve? Are you okay, buddy? Yes.
Time to act.
Okay, cool.
Body and mind.
That Sealy confused. What the heck, dude?
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Oh, you are no
The
match.
process of elimination.
Okay, Mile Hatham is better than you'll ever be. Hello, Mr. Sealy? There we go. All right. Crack. That's pretty satisfying when it cracks like that, I'm not gonna lie. What's your AR if you don't mind me asking you? I am about to be AR 58, like, in the next couple days.
Here you go.
AR 57, 20, yeah. I'm like 1,500 points away from 58.
This may hurt a little.
Here you are.
You are not welcome here.
Let me weave you a book. Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
You think you're
Out of my way. I'm dead.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Defract. How bold.
Dissipate. This may hurt a little.
Finally, some target practice.
Temple of Wisdom. Rain cutter.
Here you are.
But we'll need
Easy. Makes you wonder what kind of puzzles they add in Fontaine. I don't know if I'm looking forward to a. I don't know if I'm looking forward to what's it called? Like a what is it, like a punk? What's that type of what is it called? Steampunk?
All right, throw. No, my sword.
A process of elimination.
I'm not a big steampunk fan.
I'll settle this. Stand with me. Sharing my knowledge. Our bond is strong. Rain outlines your face. Stand with me. Commit it to memory. Let me leave you.
Fontaine's gonna be steampunk? Yeah, isn't that like the way that they dress and stuff? Alright, you guys want to start a quest? Let's start a quest. I'm just not a fan of steampunk. It's not my aesthetic. Alright, let's do this little Archon quest that I've been neglecting. How many? Wait, how much? Six? How many do I need to level up?
There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this paper. Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Oh,
Not the gems, the boss
traveler, you say?
mats.
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe us?
No. Of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your great exploits when I was still in Inazuma. This is my first time coming face to face with you and your
46? All right,
mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of habit, I started, examining the evidence. Sorry.
Oh, Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't get out much, so our social skills are kinda lacking.
Homeschoolers.
Traveler, I hear you've helped many people a great deal and been to many places. Would you be able to tell us about Tatarasuna?
Actually, we don't know much about that place either. In fact, we only came over here because we heard you talking about it and wanted to learn more.
I see.
Murdoch gotta poop.
My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada. Don't you think that's a bit of a deep dive or a first read?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you some background. This all started with the discovery of some records in Tatarasuna. The writings mentioned someone by the name of Mikoshi Nagamasa, who crafted a fine blade. But in the end, he threw it into a fire to destroy it, and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, no one knows. Apart from the swordmaker, his servant, and the one who wrote this all down, the records also mention a kabuki mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger, someone who dresses funny or acts in an unusual way.
That's right. Akaba's teacher has spent quite some time researching these events on the ground. This kabuki mono lived in Tatarasuna for a while before disappearing without a trace. And shortly afterwards, as Akaba mentioned, things got pretty ugly.
So first this strange person goes missing, then a murder happens? Seems kind of fishy to Paimon.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And wow! Did I get lucky!
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out. It just so happens that a friend of mine works at the Government Records Office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing too.
Wait, so there are 2 missing people in the story now?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah,
Kazuha.
like Ishin art and so on?
Wow, yes. You really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan, the last practitioners of Ishin art. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected somehow.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
Oh, yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they are about to be blown. Or maybe you won't believe your ears. I wouldn't blame you, of course, because in all my years as a
This guy's
writer,
going crazy.
this is by far the most.
Get to the point, for Pete's sake.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the kabuki mono was not a human, but a puppet.
A puppet?
The Shogun puppet that the Electrocon made should be rolling in Inazuma with her as we speak.
Aha! Judging by the looks on your faces, you do know something after all.
No, Paimon just meant, how creepy. The way you described it makes it sound like a ghost story.
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's exactly what my book is about. Please, take a look.
I'm not reading all that, bro.
Oh, and please read my essay draft as well.
I'm not reading all
Sawada
that.
was encouraging me to follow his more creative approach, but I think essays should be grounded in facts. I don't think explaining everything away with mysterious forces will cut it. Oh, how about if I plug the holes in Sawada's narrative with political intrigue? Like, I could put a turf war between rival factions at the center of the whole series of events.
Wait, you're allowed to just make stuff up? Pretty sure you've gone from essay to guessay there.
Akaba, look.
Guessay?
Your teacher has researched this extensively. I've reached out to everyone I could think of. Whatever information we have now is all that there is to know. This is as much detail as you're ever going to get. Besides, if there really was a political power struggle going on at anything like the level you seem to be suggesting, what hope would we ever have of finding out the truth?
Good point. Okay, back to the drawing board, I guess. Give me some time. I need to find a new angle on this.
We have some other stuff to do, so we'll have to say goodbye for now. Good luck with your essay.
All right, thank you. If you find out any more info about all this, please do let me know. Thanks so much.
Yeah, who wants to read, bro?
Hey, so that thing they were talking about, it has to do with the balladeer, doesn't it? Okay, then even if we did know something about it, we probably couldn't share it with them, huh? After all, we kicked his butt and got him locked up. Information about people like that is
kicked his butt.
usually super confidential, isn't it? If you ask Paimon, Akaba should just pick a different topic. There must be as many essay topics as there are trees in the forest. There's no point in... Hey, did you see that? He literally just went by, over there. It looked like the balladeer. No, it can't have been. He got locked up. Oh, quick, let's catch up and see.
The balladeer. Nahida?
Traveler, Paimon, there you are.
I thought she was asleep.
Nahida, bad news. We just saw the balladeer strolling around in public.
That was her,
Did
dummy.
he escape or... Ah, it's him!
Sure enough, you're here.
Hey, what are you doing in the sanctuary of Surasthana? Aren't you supposed to be locked up? I know you must have a lot of questions. Please, allow me to explain. It was my idea to set the balladeer free. We made a deal, and he's gonna do some investigation in Irminsul for me. A deal? Huh. You sure you trust this guy?
What did you expect? Why do you think Sumero would keep me around otherwise? Or maybe killing me is all you can think about. But if that's the case, why haven't you done it already?
Don't flatter yourself. It was... Nahida said there's still some mysteries in you to figure out.
Ah, so if it were up to you, you'd finish the job? Guess I had you all wrong. There I was thinking you were just getting cold feet.
Well, that escalated quickly. Not a good start. Could I ask you all to please calm down?
Yo, thanks, Jive. That's really nice of you. I appreciate
about
that.
you, Nahida.
Thank you so
Don't let
much,
him
man.
trick you.
It's
Very
not
kind
every
of you
day
to
you
say.
see people questioning the God of Wisdom's judgment. Just when you think you've seen it all.
Here, try to drive a wedge between us! As long as the terms are reasonable, I don't think there's a problem in making a deal. Even with the balladeer.
Well, I, for one, have no reason to doubt you. Considering you even struck a deal with the doctor.
Yes, one in which I gained valuable information.
Thanks, Nelson.
You'll come to
See ya. Have a good
understand more
evening.
about that in the fullness of time. The balladeer's power
Yo,
was
Jive, I
all
also
but
stream on
completely
Twitch. If you're on
spent
Twitch
after
too,
your
you can come
battle.
check me out there.
He's no longer strong enough to be a strategic threat to us. That puts him in quite a precarious position. Plus, he's a former harbinger with knowledge of many of the Fatui's sensitive secrets. Being stuck here in Sumeru could make him a sitting duck, depending on how the Fatui plan to respond. Wait a second. Farmer? You mean he's not a harbinger anymore? I take no pleasure in saying this, but it seems as if the doctor had no intention of welcoming back a loser, so...
Sometimes it's you using them, other times it's them using you. Most human relationships are this way. Certainly all the stable ones are. That's how it was between me and the Fatui, and also between each of the harbingers. So as long as you have some value to offer, nobody will ever abandon you. But after recent events, even I
Yo,
have to
Jive,
admit
thanks for the follow.
that
Appreciate
I'm
you coming
not
over.
worth quite what I used to be. Well, if the Fatui are gonna reevaluate my utility, I need to have a backup plan for myself.
As we discussed, I don't like causing harm to living beings, and you said you need protection. So, why not join forces with us?
I think these two have made their objection to that idea fairly clear, don't you? And they're your friends, so I guess you'll be siding with them.
Yeah, obviously! Nahida, don't listen to him!
How's she
Then
talking? Her
let's
mouth
put
not
that
moving.
discussion to the side for now. We still have time. Today can be a trial run. Where we go from here will depend on how well we manage to cooperate today.
All right, then I'll do what we agreed.
Good. Go now, and keep in touch. Nahida, are you serious about this? Yes. I have my reasons for this decision. In fact, I'm largely doing it for your benefit. Yes. As I told you once before, there's information about your twin in Irminsul. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's the whole reason we came to see you today. So, you have an update on that? Mm-hmm. You may remember me mentioning that the Fatui had not included your twin's details in the Descender category. This is an extremely important point. It's possible that the Fatui have other information that even I don't know about. And since the balladeer used to be one of them, he'll be better acquainted with this information than I am. He was granted the power to connect with Irminsul when he almost became the god of a new era. Even though he no longer has the Gnosis, some traces of its power remain in him. He can still connect. The amount of information in Irminsul is vast beyond description. Sifting through all of it without knowing what to look for would take too long, even for me. So I asked the balladeer to search in Irminsul for any information about the Descenders. He's more familiar with this kind of information, and should be able to find it more quickly. Exactly! Or what if... Paimon just doesn't trust him! He's treated us as enemies every time we've run into him! I understand. But sometimes, everything is dictated by which side you're on. How things will go in the future depends on what information he brings back. And Traveler, I know what your heart desires most of all. Our minds have connected several times before. There is a corner of your heart reserved for an intense longing. A feeling of being all alone in the dark, searching for the one candle whose light still burns. As Sumeru's deity, it is my responsibility to be on guard against the balladeer. But as someone who counts you as a friend, I want to do something for you. If this deal with the balladeer can give you the answers you've been longing to find, then it's worth it. It's my pleasure, really. You're Sumeru's hero. You've more than earned it. Paimon's still worried about this idea. Is there anything we can do to help? I was going to contact you about that, but then you suddenly showed up on your own accord. Seems like we have a telepathic connection. In fact, I was going to ask you to supervise the balladeer on my behalf while he carries out the task I assigned. Even though he only has a fraction of his full power left, that's still a fraction of a former Harbinger. If you could accompany him, it would put my mind at ease. Of course, I'll be there to help guide you through Irminsul from the outside. Great. Thank you. Prepare yourselves. I'm going to transport you into Irminsul.
Yo, what's up? Best name ever? Welcome in.
Wow.
Do you have a
It
favorite
looks
unit?
pretty different here compared to
Right
last
in,
time.
and I'm really liking.
The colors are gentler.
I'll hate them right now.
Guess that must be because Sumeru's at peace now.
The Bella poop.
Look at that. Hot on my heels. You know, you didn't have to cut your catch-up short just to keep me company. Oh, but I guess you panicked when you realized that I might enter Irminsul ahead of you.
Shut your beak, jailbird. No way a prisoner
Jailbird?
gets to be so smug.
I understand that prisoners have to put up with harassment from the guards. But right
sheesh.
now, I'm on temporary release. So maybe you should think about backing off a little.
I'll literally kick
Sounds
you in
like
your
a
nose,
successful
bro.
rendezvous. I need to be quite clear about something. In a few moments, you'll be entering into the innermost region of Irminsul. It is an environment like no other, and the most important place in all of Sumeru. Unlike anywhere else, Irminsul's inner region consists exclusively of torrents of information. You must put aside your differences and be extremely careful as you navigate your way through. I know there are many grievances between you on both sides, but it is essential that you remain calm after entry. This is as much for your own safety as anything else. Fine. Let's call it truce. But only until this mission's over.
Let's cut each other a little slack, shall we? We are going to be traveling together after all. Per my agreement with Lesser Lord Kusanali,
She's not
I'll be
Lesser
at the
Lord.
front. It's my job to lead the way and get rid of any obstacles in our path. All you have to do is keep your pretty eyes open and try not to fall behind.
You sure are confident. Paimon will give you that. You make it sound like you're even more experienced at adventuring than us.
If there are no further objections, I suggest we get going. Or did you need some time to mentally prepare yourselves?
Yeah, Shadow, I did see that. But that was only, like, in the beginning, right? Because Paimon's voice in the beginning of the game isn't as high-pitched, but now it's much higher. I don't think they go higher pitched every time.
This guy, it's unbearable.
The snark.
We can start now.
Irminsul access granted. Initiating connection procedure. Is this a small sapling? Oh, darn it! Come on, let's catch up with him. Wow. So this is the inside of Irminsul.
Sorry, hold on. I gotta change my titles.
Ooh. Paimon's never seen anything like this. And it feels like a sacred place.
Irminsul is closely intertwined with the entirety of Tevat. Every bit of information flowing here means something. Pick your jaws up off the floor. It's time to go.
Why is it that Paimon just wants to do the opposite of everything he says?
Lesser Lord Kusanali, we will now proceed to the heart of Irminsul.
Can you still sense where the heart of Irminsul is?
Yes. Permission to begin searching for information there?
Permission granted. Go ahead.
Let's go. Stay close. Don't go running off.
Hey, so say we did go running off in here. What would happen?
Why are you curious, huh?
What are you smirking at?
I was just imagining the look on your travel companion's face if you went and got lost. Anything's possible in here. You can't rule anything out.
Yeah, I like the original
So if you
one
want to
better
stay
than the blue one.
safe, your best option is to stick close to me.
Yo, what is Will coming in hot right now, bro? What is it? You've never watched Death Note? No. Where did that come from, though?
These sapling things have spread out.
What's up,
Those are all
Pixie? Hope you're
packets of
having a good day, too.
information from inside Irminsul. Be
That's
careful
somewhere.
not to touch them.
Not naming names. Was it Dish? What did Dish tweet? I was never here. Heard good things about this quest line. Just got so much coming. Just finished
It looks
riding.
the same in every direction.
Wait, you just finished riding story quest? Not over a year old. Holy cow.
No wonder he mentioned about getting lost. Huh. What do you know? He was actually telling the truth. Is he mocking me again? What is it this time?
Your mom.
There's a time and a place to lie, but this definitely isn't it. So why don't you relax your guard a little?
Sheesh. I'll beat you up, Scaramouche.
We're here.
What a huge tree!
This is the center of Irminsul. All the information in the world is flowing
Lesser
through
Lord
it.
Kusanali.
Good, you made it. Are you ready?
Ready when you are.
Then please begin. Preparing to access cognitive currents. Establishing waypoint. The Balladier's actually doing what Nahida tells him. Guess he must want to stay alive.
He hasn't put up any resistance, and he seems good at working on the front line. Maybe he had a similar role in the Fatui. First Akaba and Sawada's stories, now this. What a strange individual.
The rest is up to you. If you discover anything at all, make sure to share it with us.
Will do.
Huh. For once, we're the ones with nothing to do. Traveler, Paimon, would you like to talk?
Nahida, is this a telepathic conversation?
Yes. I've also invited Paimon to join. Huh? What the? We can talk to each other inside our heads?
The look she made was pretty cute. I'm guessing that you don't want us to disturb the Balladeer.
That's part of it. Plus, we're all friends. There's nothing wrong with us talking like this once in a while. Paimon's never tried this before. This is great! So, Paimon's been wanting to ask you something. Don't you think the Balladier's a bit of a walking contradiction? He's always talking back, but he seems to listen to what you say.
Yes, and he seems to excel at doing odd jobs for others.
As I told you before, there are still some mysteries for him to resolve. Things that are clear as day to me, but that he has yet to understand. Perhaps today will be the day that he finds some answers.
Is it about his past, the betrayals, and the other events in
Well
Inazuma?
done. Smart and attentive as always.
Actually, I caught a glimpse of a few things when I ran into Hypatia at Party's Daya. You relate what you saw in the Balladier's mind while on Paradise.
So, you made contact with that part of his mind. Well, it's true. Betrayal turned the Balladier into the person he is today. Huh. Paimon thought nothing could get under that guy's skin. Turns out, He can get hurt and angry just like anyone else. Everyone has a history, Paimon. Even if you're a puppet created by the Archon. Speaking of puppets, we ran into two people at the Academia today talking about an essay. Turns out their topic was about the Tatara Suna incident. Nahida, do you know anything about that? If you mean the mysterious events, the Kabuki Mono and so on, yes. I know about all of that. Really? Because from what they were saying, it sounded like lots of Tatara Suna's history is still unexplained. And most of the information we have now is just from people filling the gaps with their imagination. At least that's what they thought.
You tell Nihira about the story of Kaban Sawara are writing.
Oh? How interesting. Those two managed to deduce quite a lot through guesswork alone.
You got your cat to watch and sub, and his name is Shadow.
So the
Wow,
guess they got it right?
crazy.
Well, they guessed right about one thing. Tatara Suna was sabotaged.
Must be a riveting conversation you three are having. Funny how all the good ones happen when I'm not involved.
Huh?
What makes you think we're talking to each other?
Don't insult me. You're having a private conversation without me. Obviously, I must be the topic of said conversation. Of course you do. You can't have your prisoner knowing too much.
What's up, Ruth? How are you? You can see him next week in theaters? Yes, sir.
So, have you found anything yet?
Thursday night.
Still looking. Don't get your hopes up, though. You and your twin come from outside this world. It wouldn't surprise me if there was nothing on either of you in Irminsul at all.
Wait, how did you know about that? Did Nahida tell you?
It's not like we've never met before. And anyway, you're world famous. It'd be more surprising if I didn't know a few things about you. Right now, we have to keep the peace. I'm not interested in creating more misery for myself. And making cordial conversation is something I can manage. Huh?
This light. It looks similar to those saplings. What could it be?
Anonymous data.
Hey, don't you forget the agreement. You have to share it with us.
You dummy, Paimon.
Shh. Just wait.
Mr. Niwa, are you certain this is worth the risk? We are talking about Tatara Suna's furnace, after all. It may not pay to act rashly.
There's no one else who can enter the furnace. It has to be me.
Is that so? Well, since you insist.
It's...
Neo was the man in charge of Tatsursuma, plus he belongs to the lineage of Asian art.
Whoa!
Is that Kazua's papa?
I have been in Tatara Suna for some time now. You have shown me great hospitality, as has Mikoshi Nagamasa, and indeed, everyone else. Under your leadership, Tatara Suna is a warm, welcoming place. Like a giant village. People are gainfully employed. Their lives have purpose. They are motivated. As I understand, the Raiden Shogun has, in recent years, eliminated much of the evil that plagued Inazuma. As for Tatara Suna, it was originally established as a means of safely disposing crystal marrow. The forging industry with crystal marrow as a raw material has since flourished, giving rise to generations of swordsmiths. Some world-renowned, others unknown, all passing on their legacy. Skills, blood, dreams. Every smith brought into this trade looks to find their purpose between steel and blade. That is why you accepted the proposal brought to you by myself and Akame.
Yes, well, were it not for you coming to Inazuma and happening to make Akame's acquaintance, the two of you never would have joined forces. And he would be the first to admit that there's no way he could have revolutionized our forging process like this on his own. At least not on the same timescale. You allowed Akame to take all the credit for a method that you jointly developed. He sold it to me, and now every piece of ore here is smelted using the new technique. Even now, You remain one of Tatara Suna's key consultants, working right here alongside us. I believe it is you, sir, who are truly responsible for the changes in our manufacturing and forging methods.
You flatter me. From the outset, I saw much that was commendable in the forging industry of Inazuma, and it has been my great honor to befriend you all.
So you say, Escher. But is this really the truth?
My good sir, what do you mean?
I tried to resist thinking it was all connected, because I didn't want to speculate, and I didn't want to believe that things could turn out this way. What have we gained from adopting your new technology? Ominous black smoke? Mounting production problems? Worker fatigue and casualties are up and continuing to rise at an alarming rate.
Hey, Andrea, how are you?
And recently, as you well know, someone died because of that strange filth inside the furnace. We've kept the truth from spreading outside, but still, I suspect you understand it better than I do. None of the people who went out to get help have come back. Now, our mutual friend, the Kabuki Mono, is taking the Golden Feather to Narukami Island to seek an audience with Shogun. This is our last hope. But that doesn't faze you, does it, Escher? Nothing does. Otherwise, why would you still be standing there with that smile on your face?
I'm just surprised that you finally chose to be so sincere. I'm sure you've been harboring these suspicions for quite some time.
Mikoshi Nagamasa may have noticed that there was one common denominator among all these events. Namely you, Escher. But Mr. Mikoshi is more cautious than I. He does things by the book.
After all, Nagamasa is the adopted son of Mikoshi Torichio, the yokai struck down by the Shogun's own hand. If he truly seeks to redeem his family's honor, an abundance of caution is well advised.
You're well informed on the subtleties of his situation for a mechanic all the way from Fontaine. Are you sure you're not a little overqualified?
Why, Mr. Niwa, are you suggesting I find a job as a diplomat? Sadly, I am so very attached to my craft.
Enough, Escher. I'm here because an evil force is raging inside the furnace. And someone needs to take your new device inside the high-risk zone so we can absorb it and put an end to the problem. I'm in charge here. And I'm about to take some responsibility and head inside. Probably to my death. But what about you? What are you still doing here?
Judging from the look in your eyes, you don't seem to trust me.
Drop the act! We're past that now. Whoever you are, it looks like your plan to destroy Tatara Suna has worked. I just want to know what you're still doing here. What's left?
Slay lawn
Don't
farming.
you have all your answers by now?
Honestly, I'm just waiting for the right moment. A moment like this, where you finish talking and I stop you from entering the furnace.
Did he stab him?
You!
You're a little smarter than I initially gave you credit for. I thought I'd disguised myself exceptionally well, at least for the first few days. But to my surprise, you had your people look into my background right from the start. It's a long journey from Inazuma to Fontaine, but that didn't stop them. Eventually, they managed to confirm that Escher was an alias, and that I was not from Fontaine at all. And yet, despite all of that, you still fail to realize my true identity, and what I seek in Tatara Suna.
Did you really think you would be able to see through my plan?
The doctor!
If you kill me, there's no one who can get inside the furnace. So you're really going to destroy this place? Is that it?
Oh, but you're quite wrong. There is one other person. Some may not see him as a person, but you told him yourself. You're not a puppet. You're a human. You're just missing a heart.
Whoever you're working for won't get away with this. They'll be found out. But this makes no sense. What are you really trying to accomplish by all this? Why go to all this trouble?
It's no trouble at all. Patience is a virtue which I have in abundance. This is all part of a carefully controlled experiment. If you must know, I'm happy to divulge my true identity. I'm a Fatui harbinger. Call me the Doctor.
The Fatui? Who? What do you want?
Just to create a minor inconvenience for your nation.
That's it? That's why you gave us your cursed technology? Just to let loose the evil energy from the crystal marrow?
Look how even the righteous soul is filled with venom when faced with its demise. My device functions precisely as you say. It is the only chance you have of preventing a catastrophe and keeping the truth from the outside world. However, I did not make it with you in mind. It is easier for a person to be possessed by evil spirits when they are filled with hate. So give in to your fury. I want to see what happens when a malevolent heart is placed into an unsuspecting puppet.
Okay, Palpatine?
Make no mistake, even without you, that pure, innocent puppet would only end up being used by someone else instead. What other reason would a human have for befriending one who is not of our kind?
Yo.
If you give him my heart, tell him that both Nagamasa and I see him as one of us. He has nothing to prove to anyone. Because not everyone just wants to use other people. The only ones who think like that are people like you.
Bruh.
What a beautiful way to see the world.
Doctor's
It almost makes me feel a
crazy.
little guilty. Then out of respect for you, I shall redefine myself. Think of me as a monster or a demon, if you wish. At least this way your death is not a consequence of your own folly turning you into an easy target. You simply lost to something more powerful than you could ever hope to defeat.
Dang.
I say, Mr. Niwa, let's see what happens. Will your puppet friend become a human? No, that will prove quite impossible. Mr. Niwa? Already dead. What a pity. Jester, I have completed the task you gave me.
Crazy.
Creating a gap and infiltrating
Jester? Who's a
Inazuma's
jester?
inner workings. What fun it was. I'd like to introduce a puppet to you. If he proves useful, let's make him our newest comrade. And if not, let's turn him to dust.
Hey, are you alright?
Dottore.
That's sick.
Dottore! Good. Good.
Was that the doctor? Did he turn into a mechanic from Fontaine? But why did we see things from his perspective? When I touched the doctor to confirm whether he'd eliminated all his segments, I read this memory in his mind. You have to admit, it must be the truth.
Maybe so, but it means nothing.
Does it? But this memory shows that Niwa didn't betray you. He never meant for you to be the one to take the device into the furnace. You know very well what that means. Even more so than I.
This betrayal was a lie that he has believed for hundreds of years. Was this part of the doctor's experiment? If the betrayal never happened, it existed only in his imagination. But where does this leave him?
Give him some space. He looks really mad. Paimon doesn't want to be anywhere near him right now. We need to give him some time to process his emotions. Paimon's still confused about the Tatarasuna incident. So, the doctor was behind it, but why has that gotten him so worked up? Nobody has ever deceived you like that, Paimon. It's natural that you find it difficult to understand. Perhaps he needed to learn this someday. So now you have the complete picture. Katsuragi took the Kabukimono to live with the people of Tatarasuna. Later, the doctor showed up, disguised as the mechanic from Confronting. And that's when the trouble began. It was all a horrific experiment planned by the doctor. Everything he did was just to plant seeds of disaster in Inazuma that would bear fruit in the future. Of all the unwitting participants in the doctor's experiment, the balladeer became the main test subject. After the events you just saw in that memory, the doctor put Niwa's heart into the device and handed it to the balladeer. Then, he instructed him to enter the furnace and absorb all the filth caused by the smelting process. The load was far beyond what he expected, but the balladeer survived. He left the furnace in sheer exhaustion and said to the mechanic, "This device seems to have protected me. What's in it?" The mechanic answered, "Niwa fled this place for fear of punishment, but he left you a gift. He said it's the one thing that you've been looking for." He took it straight from the chest of one of his innocent servants. The mechanic removed the withered heart from the device as he spoke. The balladeer was stunned that such unthinkable cruelty had brought him the thing he'd been longing for his entire life. A heart acquired through cold-blooded murder is a cursed thing, but it has protected him from the filth. He thought Niwa had completely betrayed him, and yet this very betrayal had ensured his survival. Overwhelmed with anger and sorrow, the balladeer threw the heart to the ground and left Tatarasuna without looking back. Holy moly! So the doctor killed an innocent man and pinned everything on the victim? That's terrible.
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that.
Yes. Only if he understands this can he choose a new path forward.
Tatori, you brazen-faced... Niwa didn't run from justice.
Hey, what were you gonna say,
you
bro?
Killed him.
Homie is just mad. Dude, he was about to call him a slur, bro. Whatever the Fontaine slur is, you brazen face, insert Fontaine slur.
Hey, you alright? That's a scary expression.
Are you worried about me? If we didn't have such a history, I'd almost think that qualifies me to be your friend.
Scaramouche.
It won't. I'll keep my end of the deal.
Hey, are you investigating the stuff we want to know about?
That's why we're here.
Sister.
But unfortunately, there's no information about the Descenders in Irminsul.
Even if you can't find anything, that seems to confirm it. Irminsul does not keep records on the Descenders. Anyone who comes from beyond this world is not counted as part of Tevat. Oh, Does that mean we have to leave empty-handed?
Not expected, but still, thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. You look really upset. Well, since Irminsul was a dead end, I guess I can share some other info that might interest you.
Huh? About what?
The reason why there are records about your sister in Irminsul. It might have something to do with Conria. Apparently, Conria was her first destination when she arrived in this world. Plus, she only came to this world because the heavens responded to the summoning.
The heavens responded?
The Jester told me this himself. You can take his word on this. He was a royal mage in Conria, and lived with your sister for a time.
Ooh.
I don't know the details. It's up to you whether you want to believe me. All I can say is, I wouldn't lie to you about this. Did you get all that, Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes. Astonishing news.
Does this info count towards my mission? It wasn't from Irminsul, but was it valuable?
Very valuable.
Good. In that case, I'll take some time for myself now.
Huh? What have you done?
Lesser Lord Kusanali was right. My power's all but completely spent. Even if I use all of the divine power left in me, I can't sustain this shield for very long. I shared a secret with you, and now you owe me. So in return, I'd like you to answer a question for me. Give me your hand.
It's not enough information for me to just give you my
Can
hand.
you hear my voice inside your head?
Oh. You trying to brainwash me?
No, I can't do anything like that anymore. At most, all I can do is exchange a few words with you. So tell me, in this world, is it possible to change the past?
Why would you ask?
Done.
Huh? What the? What happened? Paimon only saw you hold hands for a second.
Nothing. I was just thanking him for helping me.
Yo, Steve, thanks for the follow. No, I didn't get to read that. Oh, I think I'm gonna.
So long.
Dang it.
I suggest you get yourselves out of here quickly.
Where are you going? Hey, wait up! Didn't you say not to go running off?
Fast reaction time. But I don't think we'll be seeing each other again. From this day forth, the names Balladeer and Kabuki Mono will cease to exist. Those who died in Tatarasuna because of me deserve another chance at life.
Whoa.
Hey, Balladeer! Don't do anything stupid!
You know, I never did like insects. Hordes of the puny things swarming together can be a real nuisance. And I enjoy nothing more than to stamp them out like the pests they are. But if a colony of harmless ants isn't threatening anyone, I guess they deserve to be left alone. Luckily, everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all.
Balladeer! Balladeer! Uh-oh, he disappeared. Come on, we gotta find him somehow.
This is interesting.
Oh no, he's really gone. Oh, can you hear me? Nihida! Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer, what happened just now? I was suddenly cut off by some kind of power. It was the Balladeer's fault. He shut you out. I didn't think he'd be capable of something like that with so little power left. Did he keep some of his power hidden when he was defeated? Or Did he achieve something beyond his abilities? And it took everything he had.
Where the heck did he go? Ugh, it's all our fault. We were supposed to keep an eye on him. Sorry, Nahida.
Don't be. It's not your fault. Please, let me handle this from here, even though I'm not sure I can solve it. We're running out of time. Follow my lead and get out of Irminsul as soon as possible.
How do I get to this quest? This is the Archon interlude quest. So you have to finish the last main Archon quest, and then this comes after it. Oh. Dream of Awakening. Bruh, I gotta do all these quests.
Another... Yeah.
Check on Ailman. There it is.
I wish my dream...
I'm speedrunning this.
Yes. Now that I think about it, I know where that place, but at the same time, I feel as if I should otherwise. Once I can stop, actually, you...
Yeah, even if you can't...
Yeah.
All right, go... Huh? Wait, I just finished. Anyway...
Oh, there's no...
No need to stand on... I wanted to use...
Huh.
Do I have to finish this Nahida quest? That would be crazy. Okay, good. That would suck if I had to do all that. Oh, yeah, look, a chest.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
When you accidentally find a chest, poggers. All my PC does is play Genshin. Nice.
We're out! And we're at... an inn or something?
This is an emergency. I'll have to ask you to stay here for now. Everything's arranged, and nobody will disturb you. I'm sorry, but this isn't something I need your help with. Leave this one to me.
An emergency? How bad is it? Nahida, will you be okay?
Don't worry. If my assessment is correct, though there may be some minor disturbances, it won't lead to a disaster. Please rest and recover your strength here until I say it's safe.
Her voice has gone. Paimon can't shake the feeling that something really big has happened. What do you think the Balladeer meant? And why did he suddenly grab onto you before?
Paimon doesn't remember Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and the Balladeer's question was a strange one. It's hard to explain in full, and the truth might be very distressing for Paimon. I'll skip the part about Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for now and focus on the Balladeer. To Paimon, when the Balladeer asked me what he might have been planning.
He wants to change the past? But surely that's impossible!
It's not easy, that's for sure.
You can't just rewrite history. All that stuff happened already in real life. It's like, imagine Paimon drank all the water in this inn. Even if no one was there to see it, Paimon would sure as heck remember drinking it. So, why does Paimon still have a bad feeling about this? Paimon can't help but feel scared about what he might do.
See you, Jordan.
Oh, Paimon's so confused. Huh? Ah! Sorry, Paimon accidentally... It's the Balladeer's fault for causing Paimon all this mental stress. But erasing yourself from history? It's a and it's still not working. Ugh. Paimon's had it with that little brat. He's been nothing but
She's
trouble
getting
ever
annoying
since we
right
met
now.
him. There's no way he'll actually succeed, right? Otherwise, won't everyone who's connected to him be affected too?
Indeed, if the Balladeer does erase himself from Irminsul, many people in Inazuma will be affected. I can't imagine what that situation would look like. Worst case scenario, it will affect everyone with a connection to the Raiden Gokuden, Kazuha, Ayaka, Ayato. Will this mean that they'll disappear?
There's nothing we can do about it at this point. Hey, have you got any ideas on what we should do next? Seems like now there's nothing left for us to do but to go to sleep. But Paimon's still so worried. Paimon won't be able to sleep a wink tonight. So, how about, we list all our favorite foods to take our mind off things? Heck, if that doesn't work, Paimon's probably gonna collapse of anxiety here. Alright, Paimon will start. First dish.
First dish.
Munstack grilled fish. Oh, and chicken mushroom skewer and Drayan chili.
Okay, I don't want to listen to her list off foods, bro. No way they did that all night.
What was Paimon supposed to be doing just now? Paimon was, talking? Huh. Paimon suddenly can't remember what she was talking about. What was it again? The Balladeer? Is that a food too? Huh. Weird name, though.
Wait, I gotta screenshot this. Why is it so funny? Bro, this man's face. He said, huh? That is funny. That must mean he actually pulled it off. But how did he have that ability? This doesn't make sense.
What's wrong? Your eyes are like saucers.
He said,
Was it something Paimon said? So, the Balladeer. Is that someone's name? 'Cause it sounds like a nickname or something.
if this is really happening, I need to know what else has changed.
Okay, sure. Where are we going? Huh? Fine by Paimon, but is everything okay?
This is kind of intense. This is a really good little quest. I'm a fan.
We made it to Amanoma Smithy.
Ah, it's been a while. Of course. Go ahead.
About the Raiden Gokuden, could you tell me that story one more time?
Oh. Now there's a question I wasn't expecting. Very well. I'll tell you what I know once more. The once renowned Raiden Gokuden, comprised of 5 branches. Amenoma, Futsu, Ishin, Hyakume, and Senju. The art of forging practiced by these 5 clans was first taught to them personally by the almighty Shogun. Over time, the 5 branches diverged from one another as generations of bladesmiths honed and perfected their craft until they became 5 distinct traditions. Most of the great swordsmith clans of old have since fallen into decline, and for a long time,
What is this
only the
haircut, brother?
Amenoma branch kept its art alive. But fortunately, Kaedehara Kazuha recently returned to Inazuma and took up the mantle of the Ishin art. Now, 2 clans remain of the original Gokuden 5. If my memory serves me right, You yourself were present when he forged the Ishin blade.
Oh, yeah, we were! We learned a bit about the decline of the Raiden Gokuden then, too. It seems like such a shame.
That, my friends, is a tragic tale indeed. In fact, this was not made known to me for most of my life. All these years, I knew of those great clans' demise, but never the cause. Only recently, when the question was on my mind, did I ask Kaedehara Kazuha about this. He told me that, as we are both heirs to a branch of the Raiden Gokuden, it was right that I should know the truth. There is no harm in telling you, but I must warn you. It is a dark and sorrowful tale. The Raiden Gokuden were the targets of a murderous rampage by a vengeful bladesmith.
Vengeful? Why?
400 years ago, so I'm told, there was a catastrophic malfunction in Tatarasuna's furnace. One brave swordsmith heard the commotion and chose not to flee, but he rushed to the scene, hoping to prevent a disaster. Tatarasuna was home to a state-of-the-art forging and smelting operation in that day, and overseeing it was the armory officer. His surname was Niwa, though he had family ties to the Kaedehara clan. Knowing that they had just one chance to save countless lives, Mr. Niwa and the swordsmith leaped together into the furnace. The furnace quickly stabilized, but neither of them made it out. The smith's death, though heroic, dealt a devastating blow to his family's fortunes. His orphan son was left to fend for himself, and grew up deeply resentful at the world. In his heart, the whole of Inazuma was culpable in his tragedy. He hated the almighty shogun for her apparent indifference towards his father's death, and he hated everyone who had done nothing to try and save him. Powerless and destitute, the only legacy he had to pass on to his children was his hatred. Generation after generation bore this grudge, living in utter misery. Alas, if only the story could have ended there. But 100 years ago, the then head of this family reached the end of his wits. He could bear their fate no longer, and yet he could do nothing to change it. Finally, he made a drastic decision to take revenge on the Raiden Gokuden. In doing so, he sought to vent his pent up anger and shake the very foundations of Inazuma's forging industry. In his fury, he murdered indiscriminately, killing even bladesmiths from the Hyakume clan which he belonged to. His goal was absolute, the devastation of all of the Raiden Gokuden. But when he came to the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans, his killing spree came to an abrupt end. He failed to catch them unawares. They fought back fiercely, and they did not spare his life.
Oh, snap.
That is why the Kaedehara clan and their Ishin art survived that day. I suppose they were the lucky ones, under the dire circumstances.
Legend of the Raiden Gokuden has changed. Someone else attacked the swordsmiths. Looks like the balladeer did something in Irminsul, but it seems Niwa still died.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Kazuha? Why, yes. Just yesterday, in fact. We spoke for a while over some tea. He seemed well.
So he still exists, and he's the same cause I know. Things don't seem as bad as I feared last night.
My pleasure.
Don't tell Paimon.
Did he work at Chick-fil-A?
You want to visit too, right? On to the next stop. Lead the...
This is like quite interesting.
We're here.
Traveler, it's been a while. If you're looking for the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I'm afraid your timing is unfortunate. They're not here right now.
Are they out on business?
The commissioner is out on business, and Miss Kamisato is standing in for some meetings in the commissioner's place. If it's urgent, you're welcome to wait inside until they get back.
Oh, this guy's voice.
What do you think? Shall we
You're
go
welcome
in?
to wait inside until we get back.
If it were anyone else, I couldn't allow it. But seeing as you're so close with the commissioner and Miss Kamisato, I think it should be okay.
We'll be heading in then. Thanks.
Hello, dears. Is there something you want to say? Of course, traveler. Yes, I know who you are. Miss Kamisato has told me about you. What would you like to know? Oh, they're both very well indeed. Lately, Miss Kamisato has been rather busy attending all kinds of meetings and occasionally paying visits to some local organizations on the commissioner's behalf. As for the commissioner himself, well, you know, busy as ever. That much hasn't changed. Although he does seem to be in a rather good mood these days.
So pretty much business as usual in the Yashiro Commission, huh?
Very much so.
Hayato is still the Shiro Commissioner. Ayaka is still the Lady of the House. No changes there. As far as I can see, nothing's changed in the Yashiro Commission either. I was expecting as much, but it's still a big relief to know that the Kamisato siblings are both safe and well.
Got any more questions?
You're very welcome. In fact, Miss
Dude,
Kamisato talks about you all. I must say, many things in Inazuma seem to...
I can't stand this old lady's voice.
Whenever the commissioner dines at home, don't the commissioner has such a busy schedule that he doesn't always... They say it's because Toma's a much... They get to talking about you sometimes too, you know. Always. Miss Kamisato occasionally joins them as well. It's been many years now since the late as someone who is old and gray enough to have watched their son. So, in the future, if you ever do have the time, please know you are wonderful.
Paimon likes it here too. Also, you were saying something about the food
Her voice is also like low-key kind of scary.
Paimon's itching to try it. We may just have to invite ourselves around for dinner sometime. Paimon meant we should come pick...
Of course.
Alright, goodbye for now. Great. Goodbye, ma'am. Don't worry, we'll see ourselves out.
All right, then. Take care now. Hope to see you soon.
Oh, are you two leaving already?
Yep, everything's taken care of now. Don't worry.
Very well. Safe travels. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I thought this quest was almost over, but I am sorely mistaken.
Well, here we are. But what are we looking for? Something or someone?
Kazua's great. I love Kazua.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that the traveler and
Xavier? What are you doing?
Xavier!
I was in the general area, and now I'm in this specific area. There,
Okay.
that's me. So what about you two?
We have some questions and thought you might be able to help.
Certainly do. I've researched the furnace here in some depth. If there's anything you want to know, just ask away.
How well do you understand the history of this area?
Like the back of my hand. Make no mistake, I have been here a good many times before. Not only that, but I've met people in Inazuma whose families used to live in Tatarasuna years ago. They said it's all true, the history. Oh, well, it's a long story, don't you know? The tale of Tatarasuna starts a long time ago. I'm told that its history is one of the most foremost forging and smelting operations in the nation. Goes back around 1,000 years. Still, the furnace has had a couple of serious maintenance issues along the way.
A couple? When exactly?
One was just in the last few years, the other was several hundred years ago. A fun fact, I'm not the first Fontaine tech guy to come and work on it either. There was a guy back then too. They say he was a mechanic who consulted on a technology upgrade. It seems like the technological collaboration between our two nations goes back a long way. How about that?
Mechanic, huh? Looks like the doctor still sabotaged the furnace, leading to all the ensuing chaos.
Hey, weren't you gonna ask Xavier something about Tatarasuna?
Oh, I didn't realize you two were here for a history lesson.
Me neither. Paimon doesn't know what's gotten into this one today. Feels like we've been preparing for a history exam or something.
What brought this on? Did you just wake up today with a sudden burning desire for historical knowledge?
Pretty much.
Sure,
Can I ask one more question?
go ahead.
Have you ever heard of a kabuki mono connected to Tatsurusune?
A kabuki mono? No, I can't say that I have. I do know the word. Inazuman for those eccentric types who always go around dressed to the nines. Just the sort of person that I'd like to meet, actually.
Ayo?
But sadly, I've never had the pleasure, nor have I come across anything to do with a kabuki mono where Tatarasuna is concerned.
So there's no more kabuki mono. Did the Balladeer really manage to erase himself from history completely? If so, he must have wanted to change the world and revert everything back to the way it was. But so far, it looks like the majority of changes have only affected himself.
Of course!
Thank you, Xavier.
Don't mention it.
Oh, we're leaving? Okay, bye, Xavier.
Oh, you're most welcome. More than happy to help. Farewell.
Xavier!
Looks like you got all the information you're looking for.
Time to go back and see less
Sure,
of Kusnalai.
What's up with you today? Whatever it is, it seems like it's really troubling you.
I'm not much, just chilling, okay?
Keep your smile, Spinal Crocodile. No matter what happens, Paimon will always be there for you. Hey, don't mention it. All right, let's head off and go eat the heat.
Except for when she's not and she becomes evil.
Hey, it's them!
Akaba,
The same
Sora,
video.
You're still here?
That's funny.
Indeed we are. If you have a moment, we'd love for you to join us once more.
We have time. What do you want to talk to us about?
It's the same topic we discussed last time. Obviously.
Still looking for more info about Tatarasuna, huh? Should we join them?
Unfortunately, we haven't made any real progress. Huh? Oh, of course.
Nope.
I presume you'll want to read mine as well. Here.
Nope. Not reading all that. The content has changed. Village City erased 2 of his names. If he succeeded, must have taken all his might, but still.
Well, what do you think?
Hey, Traveler. Remember how last time Akaba was saying how he wished he could gather more information about all this? Well, we just got back from Inazuma. So how about we tell them what we learned?
What did you find out? Something big?
It's a long story. Basically, we have some friends in Inazuma, and...
Wow, so many new details. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Well, well. So it all comes down to one man's desire for revenge. Huh. You heard this from a member of the Arminoma clan, you say? Then I guess it must be true. Ugh. So there's no ghost story here after all.
This new information actually lends further credence to my hypothesis. Evidently, swordsmiths were seen as having an incredibly prestigious role in society those days, to the extent that harming them was conceived of, at least by the perpetrator, as a way of exacting revenge against those in power.
Yes, okay, point taken, you were right. But that doesn't mean I can't carry on with my novel.
And they're back at it.
Oh, so sorry. Look at us.
You're welcome.
Keep us in the loop if you find out anything.
Will do.
All right, let's see what happened.
Nahida, we're here!
Traveler, Paimon, how have you been?
Ugh, where to start? Paimon hasn't had a moment's rest this whole time. That night, we ended up chatting and chatting until suddenly, the sun was up.
The Balladeer? This sounds like some kind of code name.
Dang, crazy.
You look troubled. Is there something you need to tell me?
Even Nahida doesn't remember, just like last time. Any changes to Irminsul affected her as well. The Balladeer acted quickly. He finished erasing himself before Nahida could stop him. I'm the only one who still remembers the things that were erased. Once again, I am the record keeper. Sheesh! I am the one who knocks.
Traveler?
Hey, what's wrong? You look so upset.
There are things that have happened that only I can remember. I have to tell you the truth. I am the one who knocks.
That's quite a story. So, this puppet known as the Balladeer erased himself from Irminsul, hoping that he could change the past.
But how was he even able to do that?
As the Traveler said, he very nearly became Sumeru's deity. Admittedly, I remember it a little differently. I don't recall finding anyone inside the machine after we defeated it. Nevertheless, it does make sense. If someone were to successfully erase themselves from Irminsul, the world would change to reflect the new reality.
So, you believe this person really existed, and we just don't remember him because, well, because he literally changed the world?
Yes. Theoretically speaking, it is possible to do this. But I'm struggling to imagine the kind of person who would dare go through with it. The Traveler comes from a world beyond to that. That's why there's no information about him in Irminsul, and it also explains why any changes to Irminsul wouldn't affect him.
Oh.
So if there's anyone in the world capable of retaining memories from a past that has been rewritten, it's you. It's quite incredible when you think about it.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Paimon's having a hard time understanding this Balladeer guy's motivations. Why did he do it?
I can only make inferences based on the information we've been given. As for what kind of person he was, only you remember that.
We were enemies after all. I don't know his perspective on all this, so I can't say he did something so extreme. Did he want to reset everything, save someone, or did he want to completely undo his existence? Everything can be set right. It's time to solve this once and for all. Maybe that's all there is to it. I still remember the question he asked. He asked me specifically, and my hesitation gave him his answer. I hesitated because I witnessed Greater Lord Rugedvata erase her own existence, but I can't tell excuse me, Nahida that. To put it in another way, I know why the Balladeer was so sure it would work, but I can't tell them that.
Something else worrying you? Something that you can't share? It couldn't change the fate of the ones who had died. right? Once the balladeer realized he hadn't been betrayed after all, it must have completely changed his view of the people of Tatarasuna. Now he saw them as friends again. He couldn't keep hating humans after that. And if he thought there was a chance he could save his old friends, it would be hard not to try. This story makes sense. Every part of it. The balladeer tried to achieve godhood with the doctor's help. He was unsuccessful, but retained the power to connect with Irminsul. That power then enabled him to change what was recorded in Irminsul and erase himself, even though he didn't have much strength left.
Yeah, it does make sense, but it still ended in tragedy for his friends. It just feels so hopeless. He gave everything to do this, but it seems like he got nothing in return.
Yeah, he changed the world in many ways, and yet the dead still didn't get a second chance. Those fated to a tragic end could not be saved. What exactly did he want to fight back against? The betrayals in his life, or did he wish he never existed at all?
Please wait a moment. I want to check something.
Yeah, you don't know what you're saying, Shadow. It's only 8 o'clock at night.
Found it. This should be the one. It turns out that I have a strange way of confirming everything he has told us.
What is it?
A record from a personal collection. It was tucked away in a corner. You should take a look.
Surprisingly, the information is presented to you in a way that resembles a fairy tale.
Is this a fairy tale? Who wrote it?
This matches everything I
this
said.
record myself.
Huh? You wrote a fairy tale that somehow has something to do with the balladeer?
When combined with the traveler's narrative, it's clear that this story is an allegory. Everything in it is a symbol for something else.
Hold on. So this record survived from the past?
Yes. Any information about the balladeer or the kabuki mono in other records will have been changed. But I wrote this story in a way that means it was left intact. Changing the information in Irminsul changes to that. But Irminsul can't change information that was well hidden in advance. I guess I must have written this story as a backup before the balladeer entered Irminsul.
That's incredible! What a great idea!
And sending the traveler into Irminsul with the balladeer must have been a further precaution. I knew he'd remember everything. This story is abstract enough that it still resonates with the present information recorded in Irminsul. But if we connect all the different pieces together, the true story that emerges is the one he told us, the now erased life of the balladeer. There was once a lone monster draped in fox fur. The monster found a family of foxes, joined them, and they became friends. The monster lived with the family day and night, and everyone treated it as one of their own. Once in a while, the monster would take off its fox fur at night and lament to itself as it gazed at its reflection in the water. I am a monstrosity, yet they are too foolish to see it. I pity them. But the monster soon found solace when another came to live among the foxes who was not their kin. The kitten too. Furious at this a gray fox. The monster smiled. The monster gave. The fire was extinguished, but the kitten lived. It left that side of the mountain. The two promised they would spend their whole lives together, but the little bird did not have long left to live. It passed away soon after. After burying the bird, the kitten left the mountain for good. Never again would it cherish a single creature, nor a
Hengi
single
gatito.
blade of grass that stood on that mountain. The kitten spent the nights wandering aimlessly, gnashing its teeth at the moon. How it wished to swallow the moon and devour the moonlight. If the world could only return to darkness, then it would finally be peaceful and content. I will become the new moon, the answer to everything. Then, no one will know that there were once birds, foxes, and cats in this world. And no one can know that they were different.
We solved it!
I remember now. This is not just the Balladeer story.
Oh,
It is
crazy.
his very own memories. I made a backup so that it would be preserved no matter what happened. To become a god, he was experimented on and modified countless times. It was brutal torture, and the only reason he was able to survive is that he was a puppet. This memory was extracted from him by the scholars. Presumably, they kept it to have something to defend themselves with. Creating a deity was just the first step. Some of them wanted to be able to control it. That's why they backed up his memory for later use. I buried it deep inside one of my own dreams, and then hid it inside an allegorical story so that it wouldn't be altered.
Crazy.
It's hard to believe that this person really existed, let alone that he tried to get rid of us on more than one occasion. Paimon has no memory of him at all. He completely vanished like a puff of smoke.
The Balladeer agreed to help me look for information about the Descenders, and although he was unsuccessful, he still helped you. Before he vanished, he confirmed an important detail, that Conria was where your twin first came into this world. We still don't know how the change to Irminsul will affect the senior ranks of the Fatui, but in all likelihood, they won't even remember their own Harbinger.
It sounds like Paimon wouldn't like this guy a whole lot if he was still around. But still, Paimon doesn't like the way it all ended that much better.
This is why wisdom alone cannot answer all our questions. We look, we see, and we comprehend, but the question still troubles us. So the answer is not everything. People yearn to find the truth and then conquer the troubles they face. When you give someone the truth, you give them a chance to choose their own destiny. To others looking on, this may seem like a pointless endeavor, but for him, the chance to act on his desire to disappear must have meant a lot. Never forget that even when we walk beneath dark clouds along a road filled with suffering, the light of wisdom is always there, guiding us toward a better destination. And that is what you have been doing all along.
Yeah, Nahida's right. Cheer up. How about we go get something to eat? We can pick up this heavy conversation again later.
Good idea. Paimon, why don't you take him out for a walk to clear his head?
You got it. Come on, Traveler. You need to get out of your head for a while. You'll feel much better after taking a walk. Let's go get a snack from one of the stalls in the Grand Bazaar. That'll be sure.
How much longer I have on this quest? I thought I was over soon.
It must be really tough being the only one who remembers all that. But Paimon's always here to help cheer you up. We're here! What should we eat first?
I have a nagging feeling like there's something I'm missing, something important that I'm forgetting.
Are you gonna answer or what? Alright, whatever you want. Well, Paimon will be right here when you figured stuff out. Then we can get something to eat.
Come on, brain, let's dig this out. It's got to be in here somewhere. It was something about Irminsul and deleting oneself. Greater Lord Rukadavada, forbidden knowledge, Nahida.
Have you figured it all out?
Paimon, shut up. Yes, that was it. Great Lord Rukavata. She said that no one can erase themselves from existence, not even her. Otherwise, why would she need to create her own reincarnation unless Lord Kusnola to do the deletion for her? There would be no point. Oh.
Why'd you jump up all of a sudden?
No, I can't tell Paimon she doesn't know about Great Lord Rukavata, but this is crucially important detail. It's simply not possible for the Balladeer to completely erase his own existence. In which case, the question is, what happened to him?
Excuse me, boss. There seems to be a small problem with the last bill. Look, here.
Again with the huh?
Hey! Hey, wait!
Hmm? You mean me?
No, not you. That kid. Didn't you see? Little rascal grabbed my last 2 fresh Sunsettias and ran off. Look, if you're gonna help out here, you can't keep spacing out, okay? What is it? Work's too boring for you? Or has the big city got too many distractions?
I wasn't paying close enough attention. Sorry, boss. I think you're right. Maybe it's the city. It's so exciting. It can be hard to focus.
Who's that guy? You know him or something? He's who?
You're a strange one, kiddo. You say you don't want any money for helping out here, and then when I actually give you some work to do, you keep letting yourself get distracted. I don't want to take advantage, so I'm happy to pay you what I'd pay anyone else. But if you keep acting like this,
Yo, Sarah,
pretty
thanks for
soon
the follow.
I won't be able to afford to.
No, please. I mean it. You don't need to pay me anything. I'm just so thankful you agreed to take on an outsider like me.
You're welcome, I guess. But I got bigger things to worry about. Look, we're all out of Sunsettias, and I promised the lady down the street I'd deliver a fruit bowl this evening.
Leave it to me. I'll find some more. Just a moment. I'll be right back.
Stop. I'm gonna level with you, kiddo. I've never met a worker who said they didn't want a wage before. And at first, I got greedy. Couldn't believe my luck. But I figured you'd start asking for something in return eventually. You don't want money. You don't take days off. And in your free time, all I see you do is wander around, taking in the sights. Are you a drifter or something?
That's right, I am. We can talk more about that later. First, let me get those fruits you needed. Sunsettias, was it? I'll be right back.
Hey, what do we do now? Okay, stay out of sight.
I'm coming. I'm swimming. Come here, Wanderer. Where are you? I could have TP'd, bro.
Yeah, this'll do.
Even though you say he's the Balladeer, what are we planning on doing? Stealing his... Oh, all right.
This should be enough. Guess I should wash them before I take them back.
If I wasn't seeing this in my own eyes, I would never believe it.
You two over there. Is there something I can help you with?
He spotted us.
You've been following me all the way from the city. I'd have to be blind not to notice. Have we met before? No, we haven't met. But you know me? I have no recollection.
Oh, crazy.
Are you absolutely sure?
Sorry, but I just can't take your word for it.
A puppet?
Huh?
You were right.
I guess you do know me after all. That is not something I share with a lot of people. Look, I'm just a wanderer. But seeing as you've gone through all this trouble to track me down, I'm sure whatever it is must be important. Okay, but please let me deliver these goods to my boss first.
Are you really working for that guy? He said you...
Yes, I ran into him out in the wilderness during a storm, and he let me take shelter in his cart. In return, I said I'd be his helper for a while.
He's kind of like Mando, like Din Djarin.
That's oddly...
Let me take these back. Then I'll come with you, okay?
Then let's return to the city.
like Din Djarin just like pays people back with work. And he's a wanderer.
Here you go, boss. I'll leave them right here.
Oh, you really went and picked some more. Who are these two?
Something's come up, and they need to borrow me. Sorry, boss. I'm afraid I'll be away from the stall for a while.
I was just about to pay you anyway. Go wherever you want, kid. Don't waste your time here.
What?
I get it, okay? You just wanted to help me out, to thank me for giving you shelter from the rain that day. Even then, I don't understand why you're so adamant that you don't want any pay for it.
Yo, what's up, Rafi?
But look, it was pouring down, and there you were, sauntering along without a care in the world, like you had nowhere to be and didn't even care that it was raining. Imagine you were me for a second. It's a little weird, right? Why is this guy traveling during a rainstorm if he's not trying to get somewhere? And why is he taking a shortcut through the open country if he's not even in a hurry?
How you doing, bro?
But anyway, taking you in didn't put me out even slightly. You don't owe me a thing for it. Certainly not all this. Your time is valuable. You know, you should go live your life.
But I don't... No, you're right. Then I suppose this is where we say goodbye. Thank you again for taking me into the city.
Don't mention it, kiddo. I've run into all kinds of characters over the years. I just hope you find your path.
Thank you. All right, done. Thanks for waiting for me. We can go now.
Why he got a Boston accent? Yo, for real. Yo, Rafi, your last thumbnail was really, really good. Your what's in the bag is your best thumbnail so far. You should keep them simple like that.
What's wrong? Huh? Are you?
Hello. I do apologize for the sudden intrusion.
We found this guy in the street, but he doesn't seem to remember
Found this guy in the street.
So, yeah, quite an eventful walk.
You say that you are trekking across Teyvat to train yourself. Many other Inazumans who describe themselves in this way call themselves Shugenja. Why do you refer to yourself as a wanderer?
Well, it seems more relevant in my case. To me, it sounds like a plant with no roots. But these two claim that they know me, and that I have a hidden past unknown even to myself.
I wouldn't call it the past, but rather... this is a difficult one to explain. I don't like to rely on using terms like this often, but in your case, it seems that it ought to be called, previous incarnation.
Oh, like a past life or something?
Yes, something far more distant than the past. So far away that you cannot perceive it.
Okay, I have to ask. What was I like in my previous incarnation? Oh, okay. I see. You want to tell me, but you can't bring yourselves to say it. Looks like I didn't have the most wonderful existence in my previous incarnation. If it's that difficult to talk about, I have no doubt it will be just as difficult to hear, but I'll be able to handle it.
Yo, Rafi, was that
Please,
video 1 of 10 for you?
tell me the
that he
truth.
posted?
Is truth something you care a lot about?
Yes.
Then I'll be straight with you. In your previous incarnation, you did many things that would be considered evil. You nearly died because of what other people did. and many died because of you. As a non-human being, you hated gods and humans alike. You drifted from place to place, never able to settle, even where you found status and identity. You adamantly believed that you were missing a heart. Actions rooted in persistence sometimes bear bitter fruit. Sometimes, you have to let parts of yourself go, or you'll never be happy.
Have you been spoiled for the quest
I gave
already?
everything I had.
I know we get to name Wanderer,
But
but
it barely changed history at all.
I didn't know about him changing history. No.
That's true.
I don't think I can judge everything I've heard purely in terms of right and wrong.
Yeah, bro.
Each choice a person makes belongs to a specific place and time. A chain of cause and effect. A cycle of karma and consequence.
That is the nature
I knew it'd be
of
1
truth.
at 10.
If one thing is right, its opposite must be wrong. And yet, dichotomies like this are not enough to explain the world in all of its complexity.
It seems like my previous incarnation wasn't the most likable individual.
We're not trying to hurt your feelings or anything, but yeah, we weren't your biggest fans.
Thumbnail is everything, bro.
If we were enemies, why are you trying to help me find the truth?
This is so frustrating! This guy's supposed to be our arch enemy, but now he's just some random stranger we met on the street! He's got so much to answer for, but we can't make him talk because he doesn't remember anything. What a weird situation.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, as the god of wisdom, I trust that everything you told me must be true.
Yes, it's all true. I can even show you the memories themselves, if you're willing.
Please, I want to see them for myself. I want to experience my own transgressions.
Even though it will cause your present self great mental anguish?
I'm just a puppet, with no heart and no name. There is nothing in this world for me to cling to fill the void within me. Except maybe these sins that can never be undone.
Very well. As you wish.
Wait, shouldn't we go with him? This one's kind of on us for bringing him here.
Don't worry. Whatever danger I might face, it's my burden to bear.
Traveler, could I ask you to supervise him on my behalf?
Oh, good point. Given your, unique situation, we'd better keep an eye on you.
Understood.
Thank you.
What happens here?
This looks like Inazuma.
Right now, you're in a dream I created using information extracted from your memories. These memories will show you the raw truth, but be aware that enemies may react just like in the real world. Please be careful.
Sounds like an immersive experience. It's a good thing we came along.
You don't need to do this for me. I don't deserve your protection.
We never give up halfway. Well,
All right.
Wanderer, this is the Shake Pavilion. In your Balladeer incarnation, this is where the Electro Archon placed you after your creation. You had a great many memories here.
Is that because this is kind of like his birthplace?
You could say that, in a sense. You'll see why shortly.
I hear footsteps.
This place is huge. I can't believe the landslide didn't fill it in. I wonder who built it. The Crystal Marrow Miners? No, there's no way. Look at this exquisite construction work, and so well preserved, too. No mining crew would be capable of this. There's someone passed out on the ground.
Who are you?
You're awake. What happened?
Kinda sounds like the same voice.
Are you injured? Huh. Not a scratch. And these fine clothes. Who are you?
This man is Katsuragi, deputy to Torichio's adopted son, Mikoshi Nagamasa. He found the balladeer in Shake Pavilion and took him back to Tatarasuna.
And the rest is history. Well, it used to be.
In the
Or use the
original
same voice
version of
actor? Well, it
events,
sounds like it.
Katsuragi was ultimately killed by Nagamasa.
Let me get you out of here. Our people are nearby.
Hands are
Hang in
huge.
there.
During the Tatarasuna incident, Niwa was murdered by the doctor disguised as a mechanic. The balladeer, then known as the Kabukimono, disappeared not long after. As the second in command at Tatarasuna, responsibility for what had happened fell to Mikoshi Nagamasa. But Katsuragi had sworn lifelong loyalty to Nagamasa after the latter had once saved his life. At Katsuragi's insistence, Nagamasa killed him to put an end to the Tatarasuna incident.
Katsuragi seems like he was a good guy.
He looks like a warrior, but he has a kind face.
Nagamasa, I found this young guy in a cave sealed off by a landslide. He doesn't remember his name.
Well, we need to call you something. I hear the workers are calling you the Kabukimono.
That's fine with me.
Katsuragi, report to Niwa. Tell him we have someone new joining us.
Hello? What the heck? What's going on here? Oh, I'm just an idiot. Easy.
Huh? What are we doing back here? Whoa, this is where you were born? It's pretty. But
I was abandoned, like you. I lived.
okay. I heard my mom and dad used to make swords, but the fact he kept coughing all the time.
But you can't.
Yup, we're family now.
This child didn't have a name. Or rather, after his mother died, the child stayed in there. After leaving Tatarasuna, the balladeer ran and...
What happened to the child?
He died from his illness while he was still very young.
Hey! What's wrong? Say something! You promised me we could be family!
The voices have gone.
Let's keep going.
I don't like this part. I feel like this is really inconsistent with what should have happened. I know. I thought it was done. They made it seem like it was about to end.
You do realize you're blocking my path.
I come not to obstruct you. I've been waiting. What you are truly is a weapon. One that could be wielded with an iron will. Or you could continue to drift aimlessly.
Bro, I'll hate them OP.
This place is dark.
Paimon knows this place.
They just made him Scaramouche again. This is so dumb.
In the original version of events, the Traveler...
Such a creepy atmosphere.
This is... Dang, this like low-key... Wait, this isn't close to the end?
Hey, look over there.
Well, well, my fair lady. Is this rundown factory and these incompetent fools all for me?
Senora.
Wow.
What do you have to gain from belittling your subordinates? You might not want to admit it, but you are a part of this plan. Perhaps you find fighting in the abyss to be a more...
What funny how negotiating never seems to be your strong suit. For the task ahead, I suggest you keep your true feelings.
Save your breath.
I'm sure you think so.
Surely.
I just can't have you.
I merely Do you remember the last time you were here? That was a lot of swordsmiths you killed. I'm sure the descendants
Oh, I'm
of the
saying like an
Raiden
hour ago. I told
looked
Dara I'd be done
by
in like 10
then.
minutes.
See you at the victory feast.
This
Poor
this
little
kind of
Tom.
ruined the quest for me.
The plot does not.
Yes.
This is dumb.
Why are you staring at me in silence? Can't you think of a nicer way to express yourself?
I'm under no obligation to be nice to you. Besides, I thought nothing mattered to you except results and your own interests. Isn't that right? Witch?
Muddle-headed puppet. You're only number 6 because you can take more abuse than other humans. Do you really count that as an asset?
Looks like we've arrived in Sumeru. Is that?
Considering that Amorta's sick.
Welcome.
When do we start?
You seem
The biological...
Nothing worse than what I...
You were the most resilient test subject I ever came across. Thanks to you. Alas, after...
That was gracefully...
I suggest...
The doctor again.
That person gives off a very...
It's normal for him.
Let's move on.
So dumb, bro. So dumb. I don't care if they're doing this for lore. This is just dumb. Hoyoverse dropped the ball on an actually good quest.
You're a god.
If you accept it,
In your eyes,
do you think there are in whoever has?
I've seen enough of my... No matter the consequences. Can you return my memory?
Dude, why?
Won't that mean you'll lose your current identity?
I've always believed that human lives follow us. As a puppet living in a human world, my life is subject to the same...
Regaining your memories means reverting completely to your. Are you sure you wanted to?
I've lived with the void in my chest my whole life. My creator didn't need me.
What?
And ever since... But then I met you. And I finally realized that reclaiming my...
Is this a true meaning? A person can erase themselves and even though their somebody is gone? A person's sins an inescapable part of their destiny.
I've always
too?
felt I have an innate tendency to yearn for something more. So I beg you.
Very well. Since your mind is.
I am just so confused now.
You have made your decision. Now, take this.
So he changed time, and now they're gonna change it back?
Set him free.
A puppet? What's he doing here? You're a
Dude,
human as far as I'm concerned.
He went back so he didn't have to...
Everyone's here. Wonderful.
What a fine blade. Nagamasa will be thrilled.
This is my...
Is he alright?
Bro should have just left him, dude. Dull blade about to go crazy. Yo, what? Yo, Tasty didn't care follow.
All worthless dross will be purged. That's why this won't be the end.
patience.
Wow. Gotta defeat your demons.
Questions? Follow me.
This is therapy.
The wind rises. Quick, follow. Behold, at my command, you shall fall. Insignificant pest! My end. This cycle begins! You're dead! The wind rises. Evil human! Too slow. Squall and fury. Insignificant pest! Imbecile! Get up. What did you expect?
There's the wait! But it was you inside that thing too!
Sorry. I'm harsh on myself and everyone else. But don't worry. Thanks to you...
The memory recovery seems to have been the...
Come on.
Welcome back, Traveler, Paimon, Balladeer.
It feels like we just...
You don't like being addressed by...
It's fine. But I was just thinking... After learning about everything the doctor did, there's no way I can carry on using... I'm not planning on returning to the Fatui. And they wouldn't take me back anyway. Recent events
what?
will have affected a lot of people.
So, you're quitting the Fatui for good?
It's like you said, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Everything may look futile, but it was...
But that doesn't mean your own past has disappeared.
Of course.
And your main goal, for which you gave up everything you had, you weren't able to achieve it. I hope you can see and understand that. Changing the world, changing the past, changing the fate, what you were looking for is complete annihilation. But this is just a fantasy. Even if the Balladeer is removed from existence, the world will not heed your will.
Indeed.
Do you regret doing all that when you've gotten so little in return?
Even if I'm completely worthless, there's nothing in the world worth regretting. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you purposely left that information in Irminsul, didn't you?
Yes, and I took pains to make sure that you'd acquire that information naturally.
Why would you go to such lengths? You trying to win me over too?
In all honesty, your past experiences have made you a useful asset to Sumeru and to me. Winning you over was indeed a part of my plan. But before that, I wanted to tell you the truth about your...
Very clever.
I guess you could say that's one of...
Utility to others is what gives me worth. So if embracing my sins is what it takes... Oh, right. I almost forgot. You're the good guys. You're into justice and all that. Sorry if I have a slightly different perspective on things, but I don't feel like I've been duped. The wisest leaders are fated to...
I'm glad you're able to think of it in that way. Traveler, in the future, I'll continue to search Irminsul more deeply, and including the beginning of your twins' journey recorded in Irminsul. What exactly happened I will try.
Traveler. After I dove into the information torrent in Irminsul, so that's how you found out whose fate had changed. Well, whatever your reasons, You did me a favor. Borrowing and returning are the only real relationships between individuals. I'll balance the books one day.
That's not true. A relationship between two people is not simply a ledger that can be reset to zero. I think deep down you realize this. People who show up in your life don't just evaporate like water drops and leave. Some things in this world can never be brought back. And they can never be changed. Everything that you feel is real and lasting. And whatever is missing in you will not be made whole. To be human is to live with imperfections. You can...
But humans can't live without a heart, can they?
You understand what pain is perfectly well, even without a heart. The past is set in stone, but you can keep moving on. And the longer your future lasts, the shorter your past will become.
Sounds like you've got a future planned out for me.
Everything's ended up being pretty darn complicated. Paimon doesn't even know where...
Okay. Yo! Like latte? Here comes a latte raid. Yo, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. You were catching me at a very angry part. I don't like how this quest
Then
finished.
I guess I'll be helping you from behind the scenes from now on.
But welcome in, everybody. My name is Spro. If you don't know me or are not familiar with my content,
Why don't you choose a new name to
my name is
celebrate?
Spro. I play Genshin Impact. I play Valorant. I'm Dish's husband, also known as that on the internet. And yeah, hope you guys hang around, watch more content. That's Genshin and content combined. Watch some more Genshin stuff. Yo, what's up, Hansel?
Paimon wants to pick an ugly nickname for you, too.
Why?
Because Paimon still doesn't like you that much.
Then I hope we don't see much of each
Yo,
other.
Banny, thanks for the
in
follow.
future.
A name is life's first gift. The Traveler and Paimon have helped you a lot. If you can't decide on...
No, Paimon only does nicknames. If it's a
Have you got...
You can obtain the please signal the names can be you. Just kind of show up into the fall times. Lol. Copium, bro. Because this whole quest was copium.
Are you sure?
Is that Abed in the follow alert? It is. Yes, I think this will do.
Oh, all right.
What's up,
If you
Latte?
say
How's your
so.
stream? We both have coffee names. Crazy.
There. Now you have a name of your own.
What about a nickname? Take your time. Everyone who manipulated me and made me suffer will have to pay the price.
I'm not naming him Copium. I'm naming this quest Copium.
The doctor, at least.
Now that your stance has changed, I believe your future path will change accordingly. But it won't be immediate. You still need some time to compose yourself.
One more thing. There are still some descendants of the Raiden Gokuden living in Inazuma. I don't plan to leave Sumeru for the time being. If you see them in Inazuma, please tell them that I was the one responsible for the Raiden Gokuden's downfall. Even though the events have been erased from the world, they still deserve to know the truth.
I see. That is up to you.
Huh? But if we do that, then...
It's fine. Let them stab. All right, let's call it a day.
Nice. Sounds
Goodbye,
fun,
Wise
Latte.
DE. And you too.
He's gone.
What he went through today would have been like living an entire life.
Yeah, true.
So dumb, bro.
So we can finally...
Thank you both.
Can we get this out? I want to finish this. I don't like how that ended because like he was attempting to redeem himself. And like
I've got it! I can end my novel.
You mean because...
Yeah, I heard the dark
I don't care about
cloud,
these
then
guys.
one night. All these expressions. Life.
So I really liked the entire quest. And then when the traveler brought him down to Nahida and they were like, oh, let's give you your memories back. It was like so dumb. Like, because he went back, you know, to, you know, save the people that he thought he hated, but he, you know, learned later that were actually allies. So he goes back to save them by like deleting himself from history. Does that, realizes that he still can't save them, so they all still die. So now he no longer has to live with the anguish that is his horrible life. And then Nahida's like, yo, let's give you your memories back. Like, okay, like what he did, like the goal he had didn't work out because everyone was still dead. Fine. We don't have to give the man his memories back. The dude just like, he went through so much. Just let him live. Yeah, right. PS Love, like, let nobody remember him and let him not remember himself.
As soon as you stop, all the tiredness and hunger. Wow, huh? Look at that. Did someone break it while they were cleaning the room or something?
You sound lost and confused. I know why you are troubled.
Who's
Any
this?
who knew of this would find their mind overwhelmed.
Huh?
Is this his sister?
Is someone here talking to us?
Unfortunately, the fate of Tevat cannot easily be changed. Perhaps a god may have a slim chance, but for anyone else, who can say? When a small animal runs into a tree trunk, though the tree may sway, it is not displaced. The same is true of fate, like a vase that falls to the ground. Whether it is broken by a cat or by a bird, the result is still a broken vase.
Who are you? How do you know about all this?
History does not change easily, but human hearts can. Believe your own eyes. Only that which you see is true. What is unseen is but an illusion.
The voices disappeared. And who the heck was that? And what were they doing coming out of nowhere and saying all that scary stuff?
Believe my eyes. Does she mean I should trust my memories?
Anyway, that face is still lying there broken on the ground. Should Paimon go get someone to clean it up?
You clean it up,
Feels wrong
Paimon.
just leaving it there. Just a moment. Paimon will be right back.
I wonder what else awaits me in the future. Feels weird, man. I'm almost there, guys. Oh man, look at all these primos. What's in the mail? A wish. Well, that was a very weird quest. I can't lie. I just don't like that they gave him his memory back. I feel like he doesn't deserve that. I mean, I know he's evil, but he's not evil because of... He's not like the Doctor evil. Like, he's evil because he's been manipulated for so long. Yo, Evelyn, thanks for the follow. And then Nahida's like, well, we got to give you your memories back because you need to see just how evil you are. It's like, come on, bro. It don't got to be like that. He did say he felt empty without the memories. That's why you create new memories. Yo! Yo, Rafi with the 5 gifted to Late Night Twitch Show. Mr. Janox, Zeddy, Dippy, and Majojo. Yo, thanks for the 5 gifted, my guy. You don't have to do that. It's very nice of you. That's a true Giga Chad right there. Can we get Giga Chads in the chat for Rafi being an absolute Giga Chad, gifting out some subs, dude? Will didn't get one. Lol. Get wrecked, Will. All right. Stream is ending. I'm hungry. I told Dara I was going to be ready to eat like an hour ago, and look at me. I'm starving and didn't eat. So, because I thought the quest was going to end way earlier. Anyways, Latte, thanks for the raid. Let's do another raid here. Let's raid the Jonathan. Yo, for real, let's play. Hit me up on Discord. Yo, if you are a sub, you can copy and paste this message. If you're not a sub, you can copy and paste this message. We're gonna raid the Jonathan. Thanks for stream, of course. Thank you for the raid, Likely Latte. We are raiding the Jonathan. Good. I spelled that wrong. The Jonathan. Go show him some love. Oh my gosh. Raid the Jonathan. There we go. Okay. And again, if you are a sub, you can copy and paste this message. If you are not a sub, you can copy and paste this message. Likely Latte, thank you so much for the raid earlier. I appreciate you very much. And Rafi, thanks so much for those 5 gifted, dude. We should golf soon for sure. Hit me up. All right, go show Jonathan some love. He's playing Genshin Impact, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Yelan Summon. So be here, all right?